Today, 34.2 million Americans have diabetes. Now, not all people who have diabetes need insulin, but of that 34.2 million people, 7.4 million people need synthetic insulin. Otherwise, they're dead men. They're dead women. 88 million Americans have what we call prediabetes. That means they're just a hair away from having full-blown diabetes. It's a problem in Louisiana, Mr. President, as I'm sure it might be in Colorado. Louisiana has about 500,000 people with diabetes, most of whom need insulin. That's 12% of my population. Now here, Mr. President, is where the story becomes dark. 3 pharmaceutical companies have a monopoly on synthetic insulin. These 3 companies control about 90% of the global supply of insulin. Diabetes is certainly not unique to Americans. And these 3 pharmaceutical companies control virtually 100% of the United States market. Their cost, as best I can tell, you'll not be surprised to learn, Mr. President, that a lot of the cost of these pharmaceutical drugs, and that's what synthetic insulin is, some call it a biologic, but the cost, as best I can tell, to produce a vial of insulin is about $10 in today's dollars. There is no viable generic. You got to buy a brand name from one of the 3 companies. Now, the cost of synthetic insulin has increased fairly recently very dramatically. The average list price for insulin tripled from 2002 to 2013. And then from 2013 to 2016, it doubled again. In the last 10 years, the out-of-pocket cost, because many people have insurance, not everyone, but many people have insurance. In the last 10 years, the out-of-pocket cost of insulin for the average patient has doubled.